What's up everybody? This is a special video for anybody who has a lot of stress and tension in their upper traps and in the back of their neck. Maybe they're a gamer, maybe they're a coder, maybe they're a developer, maybe they just work at a computer constantly and they find that at the end of the day, they have a lot of stress right back here, okay? If you're one of those people, this video is for you. So before we get started, if you guys like our content, please subscribe. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask a question in the comments. And if you know anybody who has these issues, go ahead and send it to them. It really helps us out. You're doing us a big favor and we really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, these days, everybody is working at a computer or a laptop. They're getting really close to the screen or using their phone like this. I know you've seen somebody in line at McDonald's or something where they're just waiting and they're just laying their head like this, right? That's gonna hurt your neck. That's gonna build a lot of tension right here. And the best, absolute best movement you can do to avoid this upper trap pain is just by doing the reverse throw in your chair without any weight. Right, so if you guys have seen the previous videos, you see that you can use like either a hammer or a steel club where you do this type of motion, right? But you're not going to do this type of motion when you're in the office, right? Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but you don't really need the weight to get some benefit. So if you're going to sit at your desk without the weight, all you have to do is pull your hand this way, almost like there's an invisible rope on the side, and you're pulling here, and then when it comes across your body, you're going to do a almost like a bicep curl over your shoulder this way. Oops, I just punched myself. Do a bicep curl over your shoulder here, and then when you're here, you're going to open up the elbow up and over and bring this fist behind my shoulder back here. So it's coming this way, and then I'm going to pull open here, and then I'm just gonna pretend like I'm gonna yawn up and stretch like that, right? It's the same exact movement, but you're just doing it without any weight. And this is gonna relieve a lot of stress in your upper back, in your trap, and it's gonna keep some of the roundedness of your shoulders from happening every single day, every single hour that you go to work, right? So again, on this side, it's the same exact thing. You're going to pull from the outside. When it comes across your body here, you're going to do a little bicep curl here, and then you're going to curl your fingers and your fist over the back of your shoulder here, and that's going to bring your elbow up and around as my arm comes back. You see how this is like one motion. Here at the very top, I'm just going to pretend like I just woke up from a really good nap, and then I'm stretching up this way, right? So I'm just, again, just like this. And this is something you can do in class. This is something you can do while you're at work. If you're sitting in class for 6 hours a day, hunched over, you better bet that it's weighing on your body. And you gotta do something, little things every day to counteract that. Or else by the time you graduate, your body's just gonna be messed up, all right? So again, here's how you do it. On the right hand, you pull from the outside, you pull towards the inside, almost like you're, I don't know, pulling a rope from the outside. You pull here, you do a bicep curl across your face and then behind your shoulder. When it's behind your shoulder, don't worry about your fingers in your hand anymore. Start to worry about your elbow. So you're pulling here, this is locked in, you're coming here up and over, and then when it's behind your head, when it's in front of your elbow here, you're going to stretch and yawn this way. All right, so real fast, it looks just like this. No weight, no momentum, so it's not ideal, but in a seated scenario, in class, in work, it is ideal because you're not gonna swing a hammer while you're at work. All right, so again, on this side, from the outside, you're pulling in, bringing the hand and fist behind, then you bring the elbow up, and then you're stretching out like this, all right? This is gonna strengthen the muscles on the back side of your shoulder. It's gonna open up the front of the chest, and it's gonna give you better posture, less compression on the front, so you'll not be walking around like this. You already know somebody who's walking around like this. and then it's gonna make you look a lot better from the back. It's gonna balance out your shoulders, it's gonna open you up, and it's not doing it like this, all right? This doesn't mean you have good posture, all right? This is called overcompensation, all right? What you need to do is you need to have a balanced body on the front and the back. So you just need to strengthen it a little bit and then open up the front side, all right? So that's the tip for people who have a lot of stress and a lot of tension in their upper back, in their upper trap. The best thing to do is to get a steel club or a hammer or a mace and actually train it, work it out a little bit. But if you're not there yet, you just, you know, are doing your thing and you want to find a little tip, here's a great little tip, all right? You just go like this. All right? So go ahead and do that for maybe 5 minutes in between your little breaks, right? Maybe 2.5 minutes on one side and then 2.5 minutes on this side, or you could just do 10 on this side and then 10 on this side. And then when you feel like you need another break, go ahead and do 10 more, all right? This is gonna help you tremendously. If you're not doing anything, it's gonna be real good for you. And that is it for today. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.